Jay Cutler is the Bears' franchise leader in passing yards and touchdowns, but after 11 middling seasons, 8 with Chicago, the team is reportedly looking to trade Cutler. The 49ers and Jets seem like logical destinations for the 33-year-old veteran, but on Wednesday's episode of Undisputed, Shannon Sharpe explained why he believes no team should make Cutler their starter. Skip Bayless, meanwhile, expects to see Cutler in a 49ers uniform next season. Skip, Jay Cutler is going to end up in San Francisco. Skip, Jay Cutler is going to end up in San Francisco. If I desperately needed a quarterback right now, and I were the coach or GM of an NFL team, I reluctantly would take a shot on Jay Cutler, who's only 33 years of age. And guess what, Mr. Sharpe? A man you know very well named Mike Shanahan has a son who is now a new first-time head coach of the San Francisco 49ers. I will bet you that Kyle Shanahan, thanks to his father's advice, will say, you know what, I'm going to try to make a first-year splash in San Francisco with one Jay Cutler because my father once upon a time traded up in the draft to take Jay Cutler with the 11th overall pick. To me, I have come to this conclusion. Jay Cutler has become the most frustrating player in NFL history because of the position he plays. Every year, a third to almost half of NFL teams either aren't sold on their quarterback or are desperately looking for another quarterback. And it's a quarterback's game. And Jay Cutler, at 33 years of age, still has a top 5 arm in this league. And, by the way, Jay Cutler in his career has thrown 208 touchdown passes, which ranks 35th all-time. That's pretty great, 35th all-time for a 33-year-old. He throws a bunch of touchdown passes, but we all know he also throws a whole bunch of interceptions. Skip, Jay Cutler treats football like it's just a job. Skip, Jay Cutler treats football like it's just a job. 2 years ago I quit defending Jay Cutler because it finally became clear to me that pro football, for him, is just a job. It's just a way to make money. He's got 3 kids now, and a wife he seems to love. He's got a great home life, and that is his focus now. Pro football is something he does to make money. He doesn't want to be the leader of a pro football team, he doesn't want the responsibility. He's not cut out to be a leader. Jay Cutler, if he throws an interception, he's just going to shrug and say, you know what, I'll throw a touchdown pass next time. And he probably will throw a touchdown pass next time. Brad Penner, USA Today Sports. Skip, he's a good option for bad teams. Skip, he's a good option for bad teams. And I'm going to point out to you, one of the great games he's played in recent memory was on opening night at Levi's Stadium, where the 49ers now play. If you're the 49ers, or if you're the Jets right now, and you can take a short-term shot on Jay Cutler, whose contract is pretty favorable to the team right now, he has no guaranteed money, it's team option for the next 3 years. Why not? Shannon, Jay Cutler doesn't care enough about football to be a winner. Shannon, Jay Cutler doesn't care enough about football to be a winner. You and I both know, first of all, should someone sign him? No. Will they sign him? Yes. For the very reasons that you listed. Great arm, talent, he's still 33 years of age. For the most part, he hasn't had any lower leg injuries. He's had a few freak thumb injuries, shoulder injuries, of those nature. But when you look at it, Skip, he just doesn't care. You can tell the guys who football means something to. They live it. They die for it. If he wins, okay, I'm going home to my kids and my wife. If they lose, okay, going home to my wife and kids. And that's how it comes across. He comes across as petulant, he comes across as apathetical, and those are 2 characteristics that you never want to have in a leader, especially at the quarterback position. Shannon, Jay Cutler is not going to transform at this age. Shannon, Jay Cutler is not going to transform at this age. Shannon, I'm trying to understand, help me understand this, Skip. What's going to be different in year 12 as opposed to the previous 11 years? Skip, maybe Mike Shanahan is telling Kyle Shanahan, If you can plug him into the right system and live with his petulance or his nonchalance, that you can win with him. Because he does something that doesn't grow on trees in the NFL. He throws bullets, and big touchdown passes. Shannon, think about it, Skip. How many head coaches has he had? How many offensive coordinators has he had? And everybody keeps saying, well, he keeps going through all these different offensive coordinators. What's the common denominator of all the coaches, coordinators and the quarterback? It's him. I said when the Bears got Trestman and Cutler got hurt, then